Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Pwn here, and I'm bringing you guys some War to War. I start off in this game with the PPSH, or the psh, and then I just randomly sex change mid game, and I pull out the Thompson because the PPSH really doesn't cut it for me. I really find that I need to, I don't use the ammo properly. It takes a couple extra hits, and I feel like there are so many better guns out there. So I switch it up, pull something out. I have a nice little moment where I pick up one of the random moss, and I just sit there and get it done, an all-pro collateral headshot. So you guys will like that too. So before that kicks off, I wanted to talk to you guys about something that's very, very serious or whatever. So we're gonna have a little bit of an intimate, down-to-earth talk here soon about chicken nuggets, guys. Yeah, I know, right? I got McDonald's the other day, and I ordered my typical, a 10-piece nugget and like a McDouble, because a double cheeseburger is like $1.49, or a McDouble is like $1. So I don't know why the fuck they do that. So never order a double cheeseburger, guys. Just get a McDouble. So pro tip for you guys. So I was eating a chicken nugget, and I looked down at it, and I felt like awkward. You know what I mean? I felt like I did something wrong, and all of a sudden it registered after about 30 seconds. It registered that this chicken nugget looked like a dick to me. And I was like, "What's going on? Do they come out like this when they cut the meat off the chicken? Does it look like a dick, or do they have like cookie cutter shapes that they get out there?" Because I was sitting here and I was looking at this chicken nugget, and then I'm like, "Oh my god, they're making me eat a dick-shaped chicken nugget." And then all of a sudden I'm like, and then I pull out another one, and I'm like, "That one looks like a dick too." So I'm sitting here and I'm like, "This is some conspiracy type shit going on," and so I'm like, what kind of next level thing do they have going on here? I mean, is it just then all of a sudden I'm starting to wondering where they kind of pull this meat from. So I'm sitting there thinking about this, and I know it's kind of weird, and I know I've probably just encouraged half of you guys to go get McDonald's tonight and order a 10-piece just to see if Pwn is really right and these look like dicks. It might just be my perverted mind, but I really felt a little awkward about it. Oh, here's where I pick up this fucking moss. Oh, it's pretty nasty. I like it, but anyways, guys, the serious topic I really planned on telling, I just had to tell you guys about that real quick. The serious topic I was thinking about actually was motivation. What motivates you? And that's something I was thinking about. And I wanted to give you guys a little story. If you guys do not know about me, I was really like the worst kind of kid to be around. I was a little badass. I got into fights. I rebelled as much as possible. The whole teenage thing times 10. I wasn't like naughty in a sense of always drinking, sleeping around, stuff like that. I had a goal in my mind to be the exact opposite of my father and mother. So I didn't get into drugs, I didn't drink, I didn't sleep around. I was trying to do what I felt was right. I've never listened to religion or told what I was to do. I just go off of my feelings of what I think is right. And so I behaved as much as I could, but I got into a lot of trouble. I've got anger issues, so whenever somebody gave me shit, it usually turned out bad. And that's what it came down to. So I wanted to ask you guys, what motivates you? What is it? I mean, everybody usually has something that motivates them, something that encourages them to be better themselves. And for the longest, for years, so up until I was about 18 years old, I had nothing to guide me. I was this kid, I'd wake up every morning, skip school, not do anything, play video games all day long, go to sleep, and it was a bad habit. It was a bad habit right there. It wasn't like I was addicted to video games. It's just I wasn't going to school anyway, so I might as well play some fucking Call of Duty. And never in a million years would I have thought that actually would have paid off and presented itself to be a job for me, but, I got lucky, and that's all that is. It isn't like I put in my resume. It was all luck, and it did pay off, and that's part of the thing. Is karma is really, really a good thing. Good things come to those that wait or wake up every morning and play video games for 10 years, and that's one thing. That's one thing I noticed is what is something that motivates you. For example, I was growing up, and I was a depressed kid. Don't get me wrong. I've always been one of these goofy, random, funny guys. But that was just like a cover for how I really felt. I was a really depressed guy. I wasn't happy with my life. I wasn't like suicidal. I don't believe in suicide, but I was along that lines that I really hated life. I didn't understand life. It was cruel. I was always called a failure. I dropped out of high school. Nobody expected anything out of me, and it wasn't because I set my bar low and expected everybody to not expect anything from me. It was I fucked up a lot. I really did. Dropping out of school, things like that. And I was really, really all sorts of the wrong kind of guy. So then I got out of my phase, and I started seeing girls, and I was like, oh yeah, we can get it in, Pwn. And that's not really what I wanted to do, but I wanted to do it anyways because it meant I was doing something. I was actually like getting involved, and that's something I never did. I avoided people. I avoided contact. I avoided so much, and there was so much possibilities, so many capabilities that were there for me to seize, and I was just so lazy and so mad at the world, and when I should have been mad at myself. And I wanted to ask you guys, like, seriously, what has been that muse, that focus that have been for you? Because until I met Amanda, I was going to be down the road. To this day, I would still be playing video games. I would have never seized and gone after machinima. I would just be some guy at home where my mom just gets mad at me over and over again for leeching and just sitting there and doing nothing with my life. I mean, I worked. Don't get me wrong. I worked for 2 years while I was there, but I still felt like I was useless, and I felt like I didn't have a purpose. And that all cleared up when I found my current wife, guys. And I say current. I mean to keep her, guys. No, she's not for trade. I did keep my receipt. Don't tell her. Shh. But anyways, yeah. And that's the moment. She is the excuse, the reason I give for switching my life around. I want to be a better person because of her. Not just to impress her, but because I feel like I deserve to be who I was meant to be, and I found myself, my calling, and what I should be. And I'm always going to want to better myself because she's influenced me. And I wanted to see what has been there for that. Some people have, girls that influence them. Not always in the best of sense. Sometimes, you want to be a better person, dress better, shower regularly. You know what I mean? Just to impress girls, get hot chicks, fuck, all that kind of stuff. But sometimes there are things like, your mom might encourage you. Schooling, sports are a really big investment into, finding yourself and being confident and everything like that. And I wanted to ask you guys, what has been that thing that is there? Or maybe you might not even have it yet. Maybe you're still a young teenager and haven't found that yet. So let me know what you guys think on the topic. Get back to me, guys. Like up the video if you can. Get it.